Hey, what's going on, fellow Bitcoiners? I'm King.
I'm Bitcoin Zay.
And we're here with another episode of Altcoins We Buy. I'm telling you, we're going to get this intro going. Watch. You all going to be like, I remember we used to watch these guys when King was trying to make his own intro music. Then we just going to have like this studio out here and stuff. Got it. All right. Today, altcoin that we're looking to buy is...
It is NEO. Or otherwise known as Antshares.
I know it's Antshares.
Antshares, yeah. Which is a very, very interesting project. Looking to be similar to Ethereum.
It hurts my heart. This project's going to hurt my heart. But go ahead.
Yeah, if you've seen Ethereum from where it came from to where it is now, seen the growth of the decentralized apps market. I mean, you see a new ICO every day off the Ethereum platform. You can kind of see why Antshares, which was started in 2014 as a project, could take off because they have a similar platform where they want to launch ICOs, launch projects, but more based in China. And their big thing is they want to combine smart assets and digital assets and smart contracts. And what they want to make sure they're able to do is similar to Ethereum, issue tokens, have crowd sales, have decentralized apps where you can use these tokens. So it's looking pretty big. And like I said, Southeast Asia, that market is...
We always keep saying...
we may have to do an entire market.
Yeah, seriously.
Because they have a lot of stuff going on over there. Very interesting.
They are welcoming Bitcoin. If you're here in the United States, you're not seeing it, you're not understanding. I was just in Asia last year for about 6 months. I'm telling you, they are adopting it everywhere. So whenever you see an Asian company or token, whenever it comes to the digital assets, you know, cryptocurrency, start to think, okay, is it a good development team? Is it actual good product? Does it have value? And bitch, yes to all that, like to me and to us, it's like a no-brainer. We are going to invest in it because, I mean, it's Asia. Yeah, all you need is 3% of billions of people and you're good to go. Try getting 3% of 330 million here in the US. So it's a big difference.
And they're more apt to push development.
Yes,
because they run Bitcoin. I mean, if you watched our videos, if you've heard anything, if you don't know, China mining wise, they run a lot of Bitcoin. They have a lot of stake into it because, in my opinion, they're looking to use it as, you know, payment systems and ways to store value sooner than we are right now.
Right.
I mean, we're just looking at regulation. Everybody keeps talking about regulation, and China's thinking about how can we use this? How can we
Japan is legal in Japan. Singapore has a lot of people in it.
I mean, how can you have a smart city with dumb money? So they
wow, that's a great point. Great point.
They're definitely pushing the
how can you have a smart city with dumb money? That's gonna be like one of those quotes when they have his name up somewhere before. This is gonna be in the bottom of a little blurb. That was great.
Yeah, put on a billboard in a smart city.
All right, I had to tell you all about Antshares, or as it was just renamed. Like, was it like 3 days ago or 4 days ago they renamed it to NEO?
NEO, yeah.
But Antshares hurts my heart because I found out about Antshares very early. And it wasn't super early too. I found out about it back in May. Or I didn't find out. I was looking to buy it back in May. It was at a very low point. I was good to go with it. Unfortunately, I was locked out of my account on Bittrex. We all know how their support is. It's basically non-existent. So I was locked out of my account for about a month and a half. But whatever. Moving forward, won't let that happen again. So you got to make sure you're diversified on different exchanges. But Antshares, also known as NEO, in 6 months, it went up 13,853%. In 6 months, it went up 13,853%. I don't care if you invested before, if you haven't, if you know math and you know this is huge. I mean, the last one that was this big was Stratus. And it wasn't even that big. Antshares, also known as now NEO, went from 13 cents to $18.14 today, which is, what's the day? Monday.
Yeah.
It went up from 13 cents to $18.14. When I eyeballed it, it was down at, it was about at, what, 40 cents, 50 cents? Yeah, it was about 40, 50 cents. And like I said, I had it laid out, ready to go in the buy-in. If you would have put in $1,000 with this percent gain, you would have had a return of $138,530. From $1,000 in 6 months, you would have received $138,530 back.
Yes, new Ethereum. Think about Ethereum if it was $18 and look at it now at $266. You know, I mean, right now NEO's at 18, but like we said before, you gotta remember this market is still growing. the market share is wide open. I mean, it's only 1% market penetration in the world, so you can only imagine in China if they have a Chinese Ethereum.
Right.
I mean, you're gonna have pretty much.
And as one of our commenters, Alan D, it was one of the things I was saying in the comments thing was, he said something about feeling stupid for being late to the party. I'm like, we all even we're all early, but everyone feels stupid being late. I missed this one because I was locked out of an account. I need you all to understand that.
And that's the wild west of crypto.
That is the wild west of crypto. And I wasn't going to. I'll tell you now, I wasn't going to invest $1,000.
Yeah.
I was investing a lot more than $1,000.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we all feel your pain and others' pain when you feel like you're late to the party. No one's late. Even if this thing does take off, I mean, realistically, any of these cryptos take off. With the exception of Bitcoin, because they almost had they're the grandfather at this point. But everything's new. So even if something takes off and makes a lot of money, it's the new next best thing. In 2 or 3 years, the way the technology is moving now, there might be something else that comes right behind it that's even bigger.
Yeah.
And it's going to happen even faster. Mm-hmm. So it's never too late to get in. That's why right now it's about positioning yourself. Mm-hmm. But we definitely want to hear your all thoughts on it. When you get a chance, let me hear your thoughts on the Asia Pacific market in general. Kind of do a little 5-minute homework. Just do a couple Google searches. You'll see.
Yep.
Yeah, let us know what you hear about Asia and where it comes to crypto. Mm-hmm. Free Bitcoin. What are we doing today?
We're gonna stick with the original name in Antshares.
Yeah, Antshares.
ANT shares. SHARES. Put that in quotes and make sure you add the public key that works. I will say we have had some trouble with some of the public keys. We'll find it. We'll figure it out. But make sure you do that. And make sure you subscribe. KRBE at Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And
holla. No, hey, have a good one. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Take care.